So here's one. Men and women both play this game. But people need to realize that a child does not give you ownership over a person. Having a child with somebody does not mean you can mistreat someone. Having a child with someone does not mean that you can pop up to somebody's house uninvited just because y'all have children together. That's for men, that's for women. Because both parties play the game. I've seen it. Children are just that. Children aren't meant to be pawns in silly adult games. You know, people would swear up and down, it's about the child, it's about the child. Okay, if it's about the child, then why is it always a money thing? Why is it always a child support thing if it's about the child? Now, don't get me wrong, we can get real deep into this topic. People have been asking me to talk the baby mama, baby daddy topic for a while now. I try to stay away from it because there's a lot of conflict that come with that, but we're going to brief this one. But it's a lot to it. It's a lot to it. My thing is this. When you have a child with somebody, it does not mean a person has to update you on their life. If y'all not together and it's a co-parent thing, the man don't have to tell you when he bring another woman around. The woman don't have to tell you when she brings another man around. Now, I understand, you know, the whole not wanting, you know, people that you just screwing with, meeting your child and all that, but nobody can tell nobody nothing because who pays the bills in whom house? That's your house. You know, that's his house, that's her house, so can't nobody dictate each other. That's the biggest thing that people need to understand. Now, I want to say this. You don't need to be introducing everybody to your child. No way. That's on both sides. Children don't need to meet every woman that come through the door. Children don't need to meet every man that come through the door. I'm trying to keep this like that because it's not more of a female be tripping thing. It's not more of a guy be tripping thing. It's more of a person be tripping thing. It's always either the baby mama with the foolishness or the baby daddy with the foolishness. I've never seen where both parties are ignorant. I haven't seen. Pretty sure it's out there, 2025. But let's say this here. This is a big one that I need people to understand. Nowadays, people don't really care about protecting themselves. There's so many ways to prevent pregnancy. So my thing is this. If you don't want to have a baby by somebody, then protect yourself. Get out of the whole wanting to feel it and all that, because a few minutes of that temporary can cost you a lifetime of, you know what I'm saying? So strap up or get on birth control or men go get snipped. It's too many resources. Like back then when, you know, my parents was, you know, whatever, all that type of stuff, they didn't have the resources that we have today. Now, don't get me wrong, birth control still existed and condoms, you know, that stuff still existed. But things are so potent nowadays. It's so many. They got the little thing that go on your arm for like 5 years to keep you straight. And, you know, and then like I say, you know, I guess vasectomy's been going down, men been able to get snipped. But my point is, like, the man and the woman can prevent pregnancies. It's so much foolishness when it comes to kids nowadays because people out here, you know, just, you know, getting pregnant for the wrong person. And even the pregnancy, that can go deeper. But I don't, you know, I try to, you know, stay at a certain surface level with this stuff. I don't try not to get too deep into it because it's very conflictual. It's not really a topic I like really talking about because I've seen, you know, especially in the community, I've seen so much of the wrong stuff when it comes to this. But yeah, get off the games, the silly games. I want to say this one too to the ladies. Want to explain child support to the ones that's kind of ignorant. So a lot of times I see with women, if they can't get to the man or he didn't want her or whatever her reasons be, say he didn't want her or whatever her reasons be, you know, women be thinking, well, the best way to get at this man is to throw him on child support. And see, the thing is, child support is just a guaranteed payment. Okay, a guaranteed monthly payment. For the ones that don't know, child support is not going to make this man love you or be with you or in any of the majestic things that you're thinking. It's just money to your account. And for some women, that's cool. But that's, once again, that goes into the malicious state of, is it really about the child? It's not about the child. And then, like I say, with the men want to kind of play a women a certain way and keep them at a certain level, or kind of want to have it to where I can always hit you. You know, you know what I mean when I say I can always hit, like that. But it don't really work like that. In some cases it do, but you know what I mean. People use certain tactics when it comes to children. Nowadays it ain't too much, and really it's been like that for a while. It's not really about the kid. Once people separate, and then I mean, who's to say it was really about the children when you were with somebody? All that stuff is just so much deeper than that. It's we'd have to get into it, but I'm speaking from the bad point of the baby mama, baby daddy thing. That stuff goes terrible. I've seen some stuff, all that. So, ultimately, I'm gonna say what I said before. If you don't want to have a baby with the wrong person, then don't have unprotected sex with that person. There's STDs, so you don't need to be just sleeping around like that anyway. But if it's somebody you don't mind having a child with, then hey, you grown, do what you do. But at the end of the day, there's consequences. So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful.